In today's video, since it is the last trading day of January, I am going to do a recap of my profit and loss for the month of January with Apex and kind of go into what some things that I've done wrong and what I am going to do going forward to try to correct that stuff. So stick around. Hopefully this video might help you. We might as well start out with a larger time frame here. This is the 1 hour chart. Hey, if you watched my video the other day, I was talking about this candle right here. I was so happy and tickled to death to see it. I was talking how bullish it was and that the market would probably shoot on up. It would be like, a trampoline. Well, hey, I got to admit it when I'm wrong. I could not have been more wrong. But I mean, just looking at that chart, that looks like that sucker just wants to go to the moon. But as you can see here, it did totally opposite. Hey, I'm telling you, this market is crazy. If you are new, just starting out, and you are having trouble trading this mess, you are not the only one. I'm telling you, everybody's having trouble because this stuff is crazy. It's hard to trade. I mean, I had an appointment this morning. I kind of missed, the first part of the trading day, but I did try to trade off my phone. That did not go well. We'll get into that as well here in just a second. But we'll go ahead and go over the profit and loss for today. So this is today. I did pass some of them evals yesterday. I am back up to 11 PAs with Apex. I did pass one of the evals with Take Profit Trader. So hopefully today, I think it's the 5th day on it. I was down to 3 this morning when I was trading a trade on my phone. Hey, I blew 2 of the evals because it was just choppy and I'm not used to trading on my phone. I just can't see the whole picture and it got away from me. There's no excuses on that. I should have traded smaller, but I didn't. I was full porting them because they're evals. And also something else that I wanted to go over. I went over, the leverage of trading these prop firms in my last video. And on the one account that I had an example, I made it to the 6 payout, and I didn't take the full amount. I left about $800 in there for drawdown. Well, I blew that account this morning trading off my phone. Like I said, I blew those 2 evals. I wasn't worried about them, and I swapped over and was trading, my funded accounts, and I started out with that account, and it didn't go well. And I quit after that. I knew better. At least I did stick to my rules. I probably broke some when I was trading that account because it got away from me. And I ended up blowing it. It didn't have a whole lot of drawdown, but hey, that's part of it. And losing accounts stinks. But let's think about this for a second. So that account, I got it when Apex had their sale, 90% off. We'll just round it up. It's off a few cents, but I give $20 for the evaluation. I passed it. I paid $65 for the activation fee. So that is $85 I have in that account. I took it to 6 payouts. You can go back and watch my previous video. I went into detail about it, and my total profit on that one account was $7,980. Let's say if you had a personal account, I don't think that you could turn $85 into $7,900. I mean, there might be some people who can do it. I can't, and I definitely could not do it in 58 days. So that is just the leverage, of trading these prop firms. But not trying to get too far off track here. Today's profit, hey, was good. Like I said, I passed this eval, this Take Profit Trader. So hopefully Monday, that will be a pro account. I still want to get back to 5 with Take Profit Trader. I'm going to try to buckle down and trade them a little bit different. And hopefully I can pass some more and get back to 5 with them. On my Apex ones, I did make some mistakes today because I went against some of my rules that I set at the beginning of the year because I admitted my problem is when I get a new funded account and it's just starting out, I try to build that buffer up as quick as I can, and that is part of my downfall. And of course, I done that this morning. Some of them worked. As you can see, I made 720, 440, 460, 445. I was trying to build that buffer up on those new accounts. I need to quit doing that. I know that's a mistake. I need to stick to my rules. I am going to try to do better going forward because I'm tired of losing these accounts. My profit for the month would have been a much, much higher if I hadn't blew. I blew so many funded accounts this month, especially the first part of the month. And the ones that I blew was at the payout threshold. I just needed to wait my days out, but I went stupid and I was just burning them left and right. And I would say if I hadn't have done that, my profit for the month of January would have probably been double, but it wasn't. So it is what it is. I need to, learn from my mistake and adjust going forward. But again, today was a pretty good day. I can't complain about that. These two up here are at payout threshold, and this one's at payout threshold. So I got 3 that's ready for a payout. They're just not, my days is not up on them yet. So hopefully I won't do nothing stupid on them to get them eliminated between now and the time I can take a payout on them. So we will go ahead and get into my profit for the month of January. So let me find my mouse here. So this is my actual Apex account. We will start right here. And this is the one that I done the video on, the account 70, and that is the one I blew up this morning. I took 6 payouts on it, and I smoked it. I shouldn't have, but I don't know. I was an idiot this morning trying to trade on my phone. I should have knew better, but I done it anyway. So that is something else that I need to work on, is not trying to force trades or not trying to trade in an environment that, I'm not used to. It's been a long time since I had to trade off my phone. Now that I am home, I trade off my desktop. I got a bunch of screens. I can see everything, and I just feel better about it. But anyways, getting back into the month of January. So for the month of January, I took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I took out 11 payouts. As you can see over here to the right, they was all paid and approved. They all ain't been paid yet, but they've all been approved. So I added all them up, and that is $10,332 for the month of January. And like I said, if I hadn't have been an idiot at the beginning of the month, that would have probably been double. But I don't know, bills come and do, you let stress get to you, and it makes you trade, or it makes you do things that you normally wouldn't do. You're like, I'm trying to make money, and it hurts you more than it helps you. So going forward, I have definitely got to buckle down and stick to my rules a little better, and, grow these payouts to get them bigger. Because you may have months that is bad, you don't get no payouts. That is where you want a good month to carry you through the bad month. I definitely got to learn to stick to my rules a little better. I got to do better about that. But if you're just starting out too, the end goal for me is to get money out of these prop firms and put it in my real account and just trade maybe once or twice a day and walk away. Be done by 10:30, 11 o'clock. That is my goal. When am I going to get there? I don't know. It may be years from now. Who knows? But I'm not giving up. I am not going to quit until that happens. You just got to stick with it. You're going to have good months and you're going to have bad months. There's no way around it. But anyways, I thought I would go over that real quick. But I do got to give a shout out to Apex, because they have definitely stepped their game up about approving payouts and sending your payout. Pretty much all these was approved the next morning, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the morning, and they've got pretty quick about it. I definitely got to give them an A+ for that. Can't complain about it. Again, they're still having their 90% off sale, a $75 activation fee. Again, if you do use them, you got to use the code anyways. You might as well use mine. It is ODT. Again, it just helps support the channel, and I want to get to where I can give more accounts away. I did give some away a while back, but I like to give back to the community that supports me. So hopefully before too long, I can get to the point to where I can start giving them away frequently and to my viewers and stuff. Hey, they say the snowstorm is a-coming. I said that last week and it never come. So I don't know if it'll show up this week or not. But anyway, stay safe this weekend. If you're going to go out and ring donuts somewhere, do it in the parking lot at Walmart. That's used to be my pastime in the snow. But hey, if you don't care, hit that like and subscribe button. Again, it just helps support my channel. It don't cost nothing. And I will catch you all on Monday.